This is my 30th video check-in. 30 out of 100 videos. My goal, 100 videos. 30% of the way there. Every 10 videos milestone to make it easier for me to get to the goal. So this is my check-in. It's actually the 31st video because I didn't realise I've actually already made 30 videos. But we'll keep going. So I'm going to share my screen with you and we can have a look at the analytics. It's not really about the analytics, it's about getting to the goal. But, you know, it's something interesting to talk about in these check-in milestone videos. So if we look here, you can see the YouTube Studio, and if we go into content here and we can have a look, we're going to look at analytics first. So over the last few videos, it have not done too well in terms of performance, but that's okay. We are trying some new things. I've now got a total of 269 views and 5 subscribers, so we're up 1 subscriber. And if we look at the video content, the videos, see most of them just getting a couple of views, 0 views on a few as well, 1 view. This was my last check-in, was down here somewhere, 20th, 184 views back then, and since then most of these have not got so many views. I was trying to create some more informational videos, some more productivity tips, and for the first few I was doing a load of these and they didn't really perform that well and I didn't overly enjoy making them. Not to say I wouldn't ever talk about productivity again, but I kind of already said what I had to say in those things. Yeah, I could repeat them and remake them and tell them in different ways if I really wanted to be a productivity channel, but that was not the idea. I was just seeing if that type of thing would help, and I tried some new thumbnails, some more experimenting, properly designed thumbnails instead of just like random images from the video, and yeah, didn't do overly well. But then I talked about that crazy Lego situation here, and that has gotten 29 views, so that's pretty good. And so I guess maybe if I talk about more trending topics on the internet, that may help with views. Good thing to think about in the future if I want to go for views. But obviously that situation is horrific. So, but I still thought I had something to say as a massive Lego fan. It's not like I'm just trying to capitalize in on that, more so than it's something that it's close to me. Anyway, so yeah. But I think we did good in terms of I'm getting better at talking to the camera again. There's small improvements. Here I'm doing completely no scripted, so it's probably not the best still. I'm still figuring out the completely no bullet points at all. I mean, it's all non-scripted. I mean, the no bullet points just going off the top of my head. It could be a bit rambly at this. But, I'm feeling better. And then also you look at the other benefits in my life. I've now started my dieting to try to get my sexy abs. I'm exercising every day. I'm making music, making songs. And this has all been in the last 10 videos. So I really think that the first 3 weeks was kind of building this kind of inward momentum, this inward ability to create content, this inward, momentum, positive improvement in my life. And now I'm starting to see some of those benefits. The not using TikToks and Instagram, the short form feed, I think is starting to feel better. At the beginning I was like, I've got no time. Even though I've deleted TikTok, I still don't feel like I've got any time. I'm now starting to feel like I have time, and that like constantly having to go and scroll through social media and check, these infinite feeds for dopamine hits between operating, doing different tasks, and this like perpetual procrastination is definitely decreasing. I'm able to do some effort in the morning. I'm also getting up in the morning easier. I'm sleeping better, so I'm having lots of small improvements all over the place. And we're 1 month in, basically. It started on the 1st of May, so now we're 1 month in, and so we are doing well on terms of having a positive impact on my life. And I can only hope that it continues to improve by doing this. So as the challenge of getting to this goal, I'm hoping by the end of it, my life will be in a very positive state. I am in a fortunate position that this is kind of what I can focus on at the moment, because I have some savings for the next couple of months at least before I will need to go and find some more money, and that will then probably put me into a more negative space again. I don't know, but hopefully we can use momentum that I build from this in towards doing that even. And yeah, so that's my check-in for this next 10, and next one should be at video 40, which will be in 9 more videos, and hopefully we can continue to have improvements in multiple areas, presentation to camera, my own personal life, and potentially maybe some more views, if that would be good. Though I also like just talking to the not the nuts, there's a nice that, sometimes nobody's watching, but also sometimes it's nice that you get some views. But like, yeah, when some of these videos are very last minute throwaway videos, I don't really care about them, and then you don't really care about the views, and that's kind of also the point of it. Like, when you just make content so often, you don't care so much about any particular video, and it doesn't have to be perfect, and like lowering the bar so it's just me talking to the camera. That's the whole point of this. I make it so easy for me to do this, or trying to make it easy as possible for me to make it to this goal of 100 videos and have this positive effects in my life by lowering the bar. I have other channels which I do much more complicated videos, and then I always fall off because it's too difficult to consistently output higher effort videos in whatever capacity that looks like. And so making it easier on myself, get some basic wins, and then we move forward in life. Yeah, so I'll see you in the future videos, and then we'll see again. Check in at video 40. Thanks for listening, and wish me luck.